7 delicious crusts, and your family food critics will rave. Rising Crust is fresh baked deliciousness. Stuffed crust is literally mouth-watering. There's a 5-star pizza for everyone in your family to love. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
You can't fake the goodness of real strawberries. The crunch of real almonds. How chocolatey chunks taste in cold milk. We keep it real. Because you can't fake delicious. Special K.
Land Rover, above and beyond.
Burger King spicy nuggets? I got some serious doubts.
We'll see about this.
Wait till you taste these spicy nuggets.
Oh, the flames are there. Burger King definitely brought some heat.
A lot more kick than I expected it to have.
They're back. 8 nuggets spicy original for $1. Also get free delivery on the BK app. Your way better.
The change of seasons brings change to many part-time Florida residents. That's why Comcast created the seasonal convenience plan for your Xfinity services. While you're away, a low monthly fee will allow you to put your Xfinity services on hold for 3 to 8 months and then have service automatically reinstated upon your return. You will never pay a disconnect, reconnect, or installation charge, and you'll never have to drop off or pick up equipment. Enroll in the seasonal convenience plan today and save at xfinity.com/seasonal.
Mattress Firm's Rest Assured Promise checks all the sleep boxes. The option to shop online, in-store, or by phone with a sleep expert? Check. Special financing? Check. Free delivery to your door? Check. A king-size mattress for the price of a queen plus a free adjustable base? Check. Mattress Firm.
How do you FabFitFun?
Every season, we wait to open our box together. I have a confession to make, Mika. I opened my box already. So did I. The struggle is real. I'm still gonna steal some of your things, though. Oh, Mom. So cute.
Sign up today at FabFitFun.com.
I did save the worst for last.
We're like trapped in here right now. What?
Oh my God.
All new Destination Fear, Wednesday at 10 on Travel Channel and Travel Channel Go.
I never thought that I would ever experience a pandemic. This is unlike any lockdown that we've ever done before.
Ghost Adventures Quarantine.
If we're going to make this trick work, we're going to have to make blank safer.
You here?
Yeah. Figure it was time to see what this thing can do.
Wasn't that your dad's car? Lucas, okay
I really want to be sure that Lee remains safe. The last thing I want is him to be hurt. The big question is the bullet catch real?
Just remember,
I'm pretty sure that it could not have been done with live ammo because I think it would just rip right through your head. But I think it could be done with blanks. And I think if we're going to use a blank, then we probably can figure out what the safe distance is for that.
I'm with you.
Because there's just as much energy coming out of the muzzle here as there's not a projectile. And all that is in these is a small piece of paper just to keep the powder from falling out.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start at point blank, and we'll work our way back in increments. And when we get to a distance where there's no damage to the paper, then we'll multiply that times our safety factor. Safety factor is a term that comes from engineering, and it means through usage or procedures, how will you make a process safer than its actual engineering limitations? For example, if you have a bridge that's intended to have 100 cars driving on it at once, you engineer it to hold 1,000 cars. That gives you a 10-to-1 safety factor.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so we're going to start you right here.
Okay.
We're going to consider that point blank.
Good.
Today, our safety factor is going to come in the form of distance. All right, you ready to see what this thing does?
Yes.
Move your finger to the trigger. Press the trigger. Wow.
I felt it.
You can see how that could absolutely be lethal to anyone near us.
Right.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to try this at 1 foot. Okay,
Right.
So taking aim at the center.
Firing.
Wow. I would say just about as lethal there, huh?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yep. And I'm going to hold my finger at 3 feet. Your spot's right here.
Firing. Little on the low side, but
We got
again.
a hole in there.
Yeah.
So let's take this out to 6 feet.
all high-speed
Bring the
units,
gun up.
street race in progress
Firing.
in Edgewood Valley heading east towards
Any kind of
Franklin.
conclusion that we had about 6 feet being
right,
safe?
I'm on it.
That's blown out now.
Responding.
10 feet is right here.
Copy control, heading
Firing.
to Edgewood Valley.
They had something there. Yep. If Houdini did do this trick, it doesn't surprise me that he would have abandoned it. Even with a blank, it's still so dangerous at pretty far distances.
If we can't crack this one, it's back to the drawing board. I'm not taking any chances on Lee getting hurt.
Hi, Phil Swift here for the Flex Seal family of products. Now's the time to take care of home repairs and outdoor home repairs. Use Flex Seal to coat, seal, and stop leaking gutters. With Flex Seal liquid, you can waterproof basement doors on the inside or repair busted downspouts outside.
What about the race?
Around sinks, showers, Flex Shop.
It's over.
And Flex tape comes super raw, so you can repair big roof damage. With Flex Glue, you don't need screws or nails, making it perfect for indoor and outdoor repair.
Fits into that. I appeal to the elders. John Booth, an extremely famous magician, and I became very close friends. This was a man who lived during Houdini's time, and I asked the exact same question you asked in 1985. And Booth responds, Houdini was a man of great courage, but also of an unrealized caution. He figured out every angle before he would act, and is meticulous. Hence, I feel strongly that Houdini didn't like the odds in the bullet catch, and so avoided it. He would do and say almost anything for a story, ... but not that. Now, this is an expert opinion. He understood Houdini. And I think it's a pretty good voice to listen to, and he knew what risk really was. Because as we've learned, there's illusion, which is what the audience sees, but there's a reality that the magician knows, and Houdini wouldn't go there to that reality.
If the bullet catch frightened the most famous illusionist of all time, why are so many people like Ben still willing to attempt it? What made you want to do it again?
Money! We get the great idea. I know what we'll do. We'll fire through a lighted light bulb. That'll be really visual. And when he shoots, the bulb goes out, and hopefully he'll live.
Shooting a bullet through an object like a light bulb before a magician catches it is a classic way of performing this trick. I'm impressed. Ben does it this way as well. Methods aside, personally, is the breaking of glass. What do you think is going on?
As far as the breaking of the glass, I can only speak to how I've done it. Every time I've done it, a live bullet is really coming out of the gun. It goes to a lighted light bulb. The bulb goes out. I put my hand on a stack of Bibles and take a lie detector gun. It really is a live bullet.
We know exactly how Chung-Ling Soo died when his dummy rifle malfunctioned. Ben also revealed 2 ways the illusion is performed. Chung-Ling Soo used rigged firearms and gunpowder. Ben claims to do it with live ammunition. That seems crazy. But the question remains, how would Houdini have done it?
So, we're trying to figure out whether Houdini or any other magician could actually catch a bullet in their teeth. What do you guys think?
I think you'd lose some teeth.
I think it's impossible considering human reaction time is only 0.25 of a second test, and a bullet travels much faster than that.
Right.
So you would have to be at least 370 meters away from the firing point in order to react appropriately, which you wouldn't be.
You just got that out of your head? Mm-hmm. You're amazing. So I think as the bullet comes through, it's just going to rip the crap out of the teeth.
Like they're brittle, so they're going to shatter if they're not going to resist.
Ben Robinson claims that when he does this trick, a live round is fired every time. But I'm not sure a live round fired at factory speed could go into a person's mouth without ripping up their teeth and killing them. Well, when we want to find out how human tissue performs under stress, we sometimes do testing. And pigs, it turns out, are anatomically very similar to people. So the pig here has got some big molars here, and you can see, check this out, they look a lot like human molars. What I want to do is I want to shoot a live round from a .38 revolver. Now, if the bullet hits the teeth and bounces off, then we'll know, hey, maybe it's possible that teeth are strong enough to catch ammo. But if it rips a big hole in here, then I'm going to say probably can't be done. Fair enough?
Yes.
While details vary from model to model, most 38 caliber bullets travel at about 1,000 feet per second with an average energy of 270 foot-pounds.
Fire in the hole! Firing! Wow, look at that. It released. One more time and I will hang you. All units, some piece of shit is messing my paint. Sweep left side, bump anything. Fine. Final order!
If we're going to make this trick work, we're going to have to make blank safe.
I really want to be sure that Lee remains safe. The last thing I want is him to be hurt. The big question is bullet catch real?
I'm pretty sure that it could not have been done with live ammo because I think it would rip right through your head. But I think it could be done with blanks. And I think if we're going to use a blank, then we probably can figure out what the safe distance is for that.
I'm with you.
Because there's just as much energy coming out of the muzzle here as there's not a projectile. And all that is in these is a small piece of paper just to keep the powder from falling out.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start at point blank, and we'll work our way back in increments. And when we get to a distance where there's no damage to the paper, then we'll multiply that times our safety factor. Safety factor is a term that comes from engineering, and it means through usage or procedures, how will you make a process safer than its actual engineering limitations? For example, if you have a bridge that's intended to have 100 cars driving on it at once, you engineer it to hold 1,000 cars. That gives you a 10-to-1 safety factor.
Okay, here we go.
All right, we're going to start you right here.
Okay.
We're going to consider that point blank.
Good.
Today, our safety factor is going to come in the form of distance. All right, you ready to see what this thing does?
Yes.
Move your finger to the trigger. Press the trigger. Wow.
I felt it.
You can see how that could absolutely be lethal to anyone near it.
Right.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to apply this at 1 foot. Okay,
Right.
So taking aim at the center.
Firing.
Wow. I would say just about as lethal there, huh?
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yep. And I'm going to hold my finger at 3 feet. Your spot's right here.
Firing. Little on the low side, but
We got a hole in there.
Yeah.
So let's take this out to 6 feet. Bring the gun up.
Firing.
Any kind of conclusion that we had about 6 feet being safe?
Is wrong.
That's blown out now. 10 feet is right here.
Firing.
Up.
There's one.
They had
Nipple in there. Yep.
If Houdini did do this trick, it doesn't surprise me that he would have abandoned it. Even with a blank, it's still so dangerous at pretty far distances.
If we can't crack this one, it's back to the drawing board. I'm not taking any chances on Lee getting hurt.
Hi, Phil Swift here for the Flex Seal family of products. Now's the time to take care of all your indoor and outdoor home repairs. Use Flex Seal to easily coat, seal, and stop leaking gutters. With Flex Seal Liquid, you can waterproof basement walls on the inside or repair busted downspouts outside. You can quickly caulk around sinks and showers with Flex Shot. And Flex Tape comes super wide, so you can repair big roof damage. With Flex Glue, you don't need screws or nails, making it perfect for indoor and outdoor repair.
Fits into that. I appeal to the elders. John Booth, an extremely famous magician, and I became very close friends. This was a man who lived during Houdini's time, and I asked the exact same question you asked in 1985. And Booth responds, Houdini was a man of great courage, but also of an unrealized caution. He figured out every angle before he would act and is meticulous. Hence, I feel strongly that Houdini didn't like the odds in the bullet catch, and so avoided it. He would do and say almost anything for a story. ...
The battle intensified last night between the city's high-speed task force and its growing faction of road racers. City residents were treated to a bizarre scene as hundreds of dollar bills filled the night sky, leaving the task force to answer some difficult questions.
There's illusion.
What happened last night was clearly a setup.
But there's a reality.
An attempt to stain the reputation of my unit.
Houdini wouldn't go there.
Because
That
we
reality.
are winning.
If the bullet catch frightened the most famous illusionist of all time, why are so many people like Ben still willing to attempt it? What made you want to do it again?
Money! We get the great idea. I know what we'll do. We'll fire through a lighted light bulb. That'll be really visual. And when he shoots, the bulb goes out, and hopefully he'll live.
Shooting a bullet through an object like a light bulb before a magician catches it is a classic way of performing this trick. I'm impressed. Ben does it this way as well. So methods aside, personally, the breaking of glass, what do you think is going on?
As far as the breaking of the glass, I can only speak to how I've done it. Every time I've done it, a live bullet is really coming out of the gun. It goes through a lighted light bulb. The bulb goes out. I put my hand on a stack of Bibles and take a lie detector test. It really is a live bullet.
We know exactly how Chung-Ling Soo died when his dummy rifle malfunctioned. Ben also revealed 2 ways the illusion is performed. Chung-Ling Soo used rigged firearms and gunpowder. Ben claims to do it with live ammunition. That seems crazy. But the question remains, how would Houdini have done it?
So, we're trying to figure out whether Houdini or any other magician could actually catch a bullet in their teeth. What do you guys think?
I think you'd lose some teeth.
I think it's impossible considering human reaction time is only 0.25 of a second fast, and a bullet travels much faster than that. So
Right.
he would have to be at least 370 meters away from the firing point in order to react appropriately, which he wouldn't be.
You just got that out of your head? You're amazing. So, I think as the bullet comes through, it's just going to rip the crap out of the teeth.
Right, they're brittle, so they're going to shatter. They're not going to resist.
Ben Robinson claims that when he does this trick, a live round is fired every time. Fire! But I'm not sure a live round fired at factory speed could go into a person's mouth without ripping up their teeth and killing them. Well, when we want to find out how human tissue performs under stress, we sometimes do testing. And pigs, it turns out, are anatomically very similar to people. So the pig here has got some big molars here, and you can see, check this out, they look a lot like human molars. What I want to do is I want to shoot a live round from a .38 revolver. Now, if the bullet hits the teeth and bounces off, then we'll know, hey, maybe it's possible that teeth are strong enough to catch ammo. But if it rips a big hole in here, then I'm going to say, probably can't be done. Fair enough?
Yes.
While details vary from model to model, most .38 caliber bullets travel at about 1,000 feet per second with an average energy of 270 foot-pounds.
Fire in the hole!
Firing!
We keep pushing like this, it's gonna blow up on our face.
I said go out and charge hard. That's what we're doing. Trust me.
Wow, look at that.
There were at least...
I ate way too much.
Same.
How about we call it night?
All units, some piece of shit is messing with my paint. Sweep west side, bust anything you find.
I think that's a yes. Still can't believe the amount of money he must be riding around with. You got a badge. It's gonna stop you.
If we're going to make this trick work, we're going to have to make blank safer.